another video. If you're new here, hey, my name is Anna. I'm 25 years old, and I'm with a disability called cerebral palsy. And today I have my friend and support staff Avery on, and we're going to talk about the benefits of being a direct support professional while being an occupational therapy or really any medical field, pretty much. That's how I met this man, and then how we met, and how you guys can potentially meet people, and how it benefits you guys. So I hope that if you're a student, I hope this landed on your YouTube page, and if you're a parent looking for support, I highly recommend that you do connect with local medical student, like medical student personnel, because it'll save you a lot of headache in the long run. So Amy, you wanna introduce yourself and talk about how we met?
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, I'm Avery. I'm recently 24 years old and I go to Wash U for occupational therapy. I'm getting my doctorate. And I met Anna through one of her friends that used to be in my OT cohort. And she sent a message in our group chat that Anna was looking for help. And I read the description and it sounded like a blast. So I reached out to Anna and here we are.
And like, some universities don't allow like advertising.
Mm-hmm.
Like, first of all, like, what are your thoughts on that? I have a lot of thoughts. My first thought is like they're missing out, on
Mm-hmm.
a whole lot of this is actually like field work.
Mm-hmm.
Not really,
It makes sense.
but
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think I understand, I guess, the boundary of not wanting to advertise like specific people or like, I don't know if it'd be like a favoritism thing or
yeah,
like connections, but I think it's been an incredible experience. And like you said, it's kind of similar to field work. I mean, I've gotten to do so many things that I will do as an occupational therapist that I wouldn't get in another job.
yeah,
And yes, it's a job, but like I also get to hang out and do things that I'm learning in class,
yeah,
and also like build connections. So I think it would be a great thing if we had a Facebook page or a group chat, something that
yeah.
connected us to personal care assistants, direct support professionals, those kind of
Yeah.
jobs.
I mean, like, to me, as an individual who lives with a complex, well, complex is the wrong word, but what a complex disability and complex child, it is important to me that my important build the confidence to be around me, and I don't need to worry. I don't need to worry about, like, will I be safe? As an individual, like, we spend a whole lot of our time every day, like, teaching the world around us, how to be accepting as individuals. So having a support staff that you have to constantly walk through what you're doing and how to do it, and it's really nerve-wracking for me and for my family, and like I feel like having to just really help that because I'm able to teach them, and it doesn't feel like I'm yelling orders
Yeah.
at you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you have, the opportunity to bring it back to your past.
Mm-hmm.
But I know we talked about the terrible type. You brought that back to your past. You want to talk about how what here translates into bringing it back to past, and maybe not like pill based, you know what I mean? But like other topics that people don't hear about.
Yeah, I think the thing that stands out to me the most is when we talked about like waivers and insurance coverage and case managers and like just all the behind the scenes that we talk about in class, but we don't really hear firsthand accounts of it. So we
Mm,
don't really understand. And I have just a better appreciation for people like Anna who are going through the waiver process and are experiencing that firsthand
mm,
because it takes a lot of patience and there's a lot that as future healthcare providers we think we know but we don't truly understand.
mm,
And so that's been really cool to be able to go to my classmates and talk about that from Anna's point of view,
yeah,
and I feel more comfortable and confident going into helping future clients, patients, community members with things like that
right,
because of what I've learned and
right.
experienced here.
But one thing to learn that in a class, one by
Mm-hmm.
whatever, on, and another thing to be living it, because
Mhm.
you have to document everything, that you do with me to a T, and the so many occupational therapy evaluations if you want something, but also, the cohort and them actually teach that.
Yes.
Everybody has a different label,
Mm-hmm.
but if you had more and more time,
Mm-hmm.
you will be able to learn probably 18 different ways of how people
Mm-hmm.
family use the label.
Yes. And I had no idea before this. I mean,
Yeah,
I didn't think it was a one size fits all, but I definitely didn't realize just how different all the
right.
waivers were.
Right. And I really just highly do this like the best thing you can do is they really wanna understand. You know, what made you wanna get into this work? Like even if that was I don't know if that's even a passion.
Like working as a
Yeah.
DSP?
Yeah.
Well, I love hands on things. I like learning through experience and knowing that I was going to be in occupational therapy school. I wanted work that applied or at least was adjacent to what I was learning and doing. And I think it's really cool to see things firsthand and things firsthand. And it was also really flexible with my schedule.
Mm,
It's really hard when I'm in class all day and I really only have availability starting at 5 p.m. And so it was going to give me the flexibility to still be able to work, but also gain really good experience. I feel like I've had invaluable experience working as a DSP, DCA, like that just genre of work is so great when you're in healthcare.
Was that even a possibility that popped into your head before moving here?
No, I had no idea that I could do that. I had no idea being a DSP existed. I found out just this kind of area of work through Facebook pages and the group me, like I said.
Yeah,
It's really like knowing people, having those connections, and knowing that people are looking for work because I was
yeah,
like, well, I'll reach out, I'll see what's out there, I'll kind of figure it out because I knew that I
yeah,
wanted to work through school, but
right,
I had no idea.
right. And
Yeah.
I feel like marketing your health is
Hmm.
so important, almost more important than marketing a client. People will ask me like, I have a friend out in LA.
Hmm.
They, hey, Morgan, who wanted the ability to work in the Hebrew? How do I find, he's not in the disability realm, but you are, but
Hmm.
how do I find I decided to go down this route? And
Hmm.
I feel like marketing yourself is also a wonderful thing.
Hmm.
Putting an ad out on the local Facebook page is the thing I do this for.
Yeah.
It's like extremely important. The way that Avery marketed herself to me, not me.
Hmm.
And I think that really important. Do you want to talk about how occupational therapy and maybe? motivate themselves to hire even if they don't have the connection.
Yeah. I think it's all about being confident in yourself and the skills and connections that you do have right now. I think I didn't realize just how much I knew or like the experience I had before I was a DSP that helped me get into OT school or just I got experience through wanting to go to OT school. And that's something you can lean into when you're looking at a job like this and just also be yourself. I think being in healthcare, we have a lot of passion and we care, and that's an asset because you want someone, if you're taking care of someone, they want you to care about them.
Right.
They want you to take care of them and keep them safe, and so that is something that you can lean into. Also, we usually, when you're getting into grad school, when you're wanting to apply to grad school, you have to create a resume and you have to talk
Right.
about yourself a lot, so keep note of that, keep track of
Right.
that and use it.
Yep. Being it from the right way to know.
Yes.
You know. But
Yes.
I feel like if I saw advertisement for potential people that wanted to do this work, it would help. Because we, the random people in the OT who are not fun.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
really
I can
worried.
imagine.
I was really worried to have my son put that in the
Mhm.
lip chat, but I literally have no fun.
Mhm. And I'm
You
so
know,
glad she did.
but this will have to do, but if you're a student, instead of writing the ad,
Mhm.
I literally don't think that you could have any other man that would work with you and
Mhm. Yeah, and one that would be so great. Like,
yeah,
yes, I'm working, but it doesn't feel like a job. Like, I
right,
get to hang out with you and we do things that are similar to occupational therapy.
yeah.
Like, how cool. I think that's so awesome.
And I was talking about this with another day, like having people in the faculty that I do have. I have you and then I have about this who also have provided and teach me, and then I have a rap therapist that happens to be on my path. Having all that about me to have the credibility to advocate for what I need.
Mhm.
If I needed something in my home or whatever, I could be like, hey, Santa, like, I have seen it in this realm for,
Mhm.
like, they can say now they don't have to that proof yet, but it does help having that leverage, to be like, hey, like, I'm around this here and that, and you met me there,
Mhm.
you know?
That's
Yeah.
true.
And like, it's that nice for you guys activity to be like, okay, so Anna requested this item, how can I help her with that? You
Mhm.
know?
Yeah, kind of problem solving
Yeah.
that.
Or like, having that connected to a university can help you in the long run.
Mhm.
You know. Are we missing anything that would be important? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah. So I never know.
I know.
Until we walk this back and
Yeah.
move it. Oh, that. You know.
We'll edit it in.
Yeah. Alright, we hope this video helpful. If you have questions, I have a couple days in my video from the various people that I can pop up here, and probably somewhere down here. But if you have any questions about OT school and working habit, then I will try and send them a way to kind of get answers to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.